Welcome back. Well, how close is being too close with your boss?
Listen, I forgot to tell you the plan for this Saturday. You, me, bar, beers, buzzed, wings, shots, drunk, waitresses, hot, football, Cornell Hofstra, slaughter, then quick nap at my place and we hit the T-Zone.
No. Quick nap at my place. It's easy for the lines between professional and personal lives to become blurred, especially with the prevalence of social media today. So what are the social media rules for the office? Here to discuss is social media expert Kris Ruby, personal finance expert Lauren Lyons-Cole, and editor-in-chief of The Muse, Adrienne Granzello-Larson. Nice to see all of you this morning.
Thanks
Welcome
for
to the show.
having us.
All right, so where are the lines here with social media? Should we be friending our bosses on social media, Kris?
Yeah, I mean, I think it really depends on the corporate culture, okay? So if you're working at an up-and-coming hot digital agency and everyone is doing that and it's social media related, sure. If you're working at a hedge fund in a more corporate environment, probably not.
You disagree? You agree?
I think you have to keep really clear personal and professional boundaries. So actually, and maybe I'm old school, but I think never be friends with your boss and maybe even coworkers.
Well, what's the risk? What's the risk with being friends with your boss on social media?
So I think the risk is if you put something on social media that you wouldn't want your boss to see, it can really affect the way that you are seen in the professional world. I actually disagree, though. I work for a culture where everybody is friends outside of work, and it would be strange not to be friends on social media as well.
So, but I would put it like on my public Instagram. I might follow my coworkers and my boss, but on my private Facebook, that's where I'm interacting with my family, or it might be things that I just don't want my work people to see.
So we need the platform, really.
It depends
so
on the
Instagram
platform.
versus Facebook. You wouldn't be friends on Snapchat with your boss.
Yeah, I would definitely say no to Snapchat with your boss.
Yeah.
It also really depends, though. You know, if you have a public persona on Twitter, then fine, that makes sense. But if you're doing really personal stuff, I always say stay away from the big three when it comes to posting. So sex, religion, politics, I don't think you should be posting about. Some disagree with that, but I think date topics you stay away from, you also stay away online.
But at the Muse, you guys, I mean, this is right in your wheelhouse, right? And posting these sort of things. So what sorts of things should be off limits? I mean, do you agree with Kris? Keep those things off of there?
I would say, in general, even if you're not friends with your boss on Facebook, don't post anything you wouldn't want your boss to see. The internet is a record, and more employers are looking at your social media platforms and your online presence when they're debating about hiring you.
If you can't talk about sex, you can't talk about partying, then what can you talk? Do you talk about finances on, like, oh, I'm dissatisfied with my office, I need a little bit more money, I wish my boss would give me a raise.
Yeah, well, I talk about finances everywhere,
Right.
even at parties. That's why people don't invite me. So.
There you go.
Don't want to say you're dissatisfied with how much money you're making. That's a no-no.
Yeah.
Kris, Lauren, and Adrienne, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.